Welcome, I'm Lloyd and this is the Dressing Gown Diaries. We're going to do a very quick review show of round 3 and then fire into the preview show of round 4. Wales hosted Ireland in the first game of round 3, came unstuck in the end with an 18-27 loss, but they showed much more desire, throwing the ball around, much more aggression, and Ireland will be happy that they walked away with a win, but they didn't secure a bonus point win, which they were probably expecting. Amazingly enough, if you play a 10 at 10, as Matt Shemmett did, gave Wales a better opportunity, and there'll be a lot of hope as a result of this. Even though it was a defeat, the manner of the defeat was far more palatable for the Welsh public. England, in the second match, beat Scotland 16-15. It was missed kicks, though, from Finn Russell that ultimately cost the Scots the chance of victory. Van der Merwe also, with his last-minute touchdown, could have gone closer to make that kick a little bit easier. So Scotland will be incredibly frustrated with the result. But was it progress from England? They scraped through another victory. That's what this game is about. Is it about the manner in which you play, or is it about just scoring more points? And ultimately, the last two matches at Twickenham have seen England come out on the right side of those close games. The final game of the weekend. Italy hosted France in Rome, and it was an absolute try-fest. France decided to play and came out victors 73-24, including 11 tries. They just opened up and looked like they were going to score at any point. I don't even know where Italy go from that. It's a massive win from France, and they'll be delighted as they take that momentum into this weekend. The first game of the weekend in round 4. Sees Ireland host France in what is being billed as the tournament decider. Ireland have it very simple. Win, they will win the Grand Slam and the Six Nations. If they lose, though, and France have to win, it really opens up all possibilities. Even England and Scotland could still be in the title hunt. But France have to find a way of winning. Ireland have on a win run at home of 10 on the bounce. They've also beaten France 3 in a row, so they'll be hoping to continue both those records. Ireland, however, do have some weaknesses, which the French side will be targeting. They are a little bit weaker in the scrum, only winning 85% of their ball, and the line out they've only won 88%. In comparison, France are 97% of the scrum and 97% of the line out, 94% of the scrum. So expect a forwards battle as France try for dominance. The bookmakers really don't know where this one is going. They're offering France plus 1 point, so it is incredibly tight and something that we can all look forward to later. Louis Barry has now got 9 try involvements, 5 scores, 4 assists. That's the most in a season, joint most with Johnny Wilkinson and Will Greenwood. I'm sure he'll be hopeful in the next 2 games of finding some more involvement. Ireland obviously closed out the Triple Crown last week with their victory against Wales, and they'll be looking to move forward. They've made 4 changes. It's a much more balanced side and level side. France have made 2 changes with Intermat back in at 10, which moved Ramos back for 15. It's certainly looking like an absolute belter of a game. The second game of the weekend. Scotland host Wales. This is another season where Scotland have promised a lot, but yet find themselves in mid-table. They have to win this game. Wales will be hoping to break a run of 16 losses on the bounce. They are now level with Italy as a Tier 1 team with 16 losses. They could take that crown on their own with the 17th loss on the bounce. They'll be hoping that that isn't the case. Wales have also named an unchanged side for the match for the first time since the World Cup in 2019. It gives you an idea of the difficulty Wales have had in piecing a team together. It's an unbelievable stat, that one. Scotland are looking for 3 wins, have secured 3 wins in the row, and they'll be going for their 4th one against Wales. This will be the first time since '89 when that run started. Wales have won 13 out of 17 against Scotland, but they're obviously on the back of 3 losses at the moment. It's a difficult position that Wales find themselves in, but Scotland could equally crumble in this game. But the bookmakers don't see that. They see Wales needing 16.5 points to balance the handicap. So that is a big, big margin of victory that the bookmakers are expecting. The final game of the weekend sees England host Italy on Sunday with a 3 o'clock kickoff. England will be looking to pile the points on, so they hope. The bookmakers fancy it as well. 21.5 points for Italy to level the game. Can't see that happening myself. England will be kicking. They've kicked a lot of their ball. Will they continue with that negativity? It's a difficult watch for a lot of England fans. There was even some booing in the last round against Scotland at Twickenham. Unhappy people with how England are progressing. Is that because Borthwick isn't expansive? Is it because Borthwick likes to keep the game tight? Finn Smith seems to have knocked the tension down, which doesn't leave space for Marcus Smith, who's dropped. No position at fullback for him in this game. Jamie George will be making his 100th appearance, a great achievement for him as a hooker. But can England find a way of opening Italy up? They've allowed more offloads than any other team in this tournament, so will Italy play on that? It'll certainly be an interesting match. England should stroll through, but it's a question by how many and how expansive. This is one where performance will be important for the fans, not so much for the result. The result is expected, but can England put on a show? Can they be expansive? Can they be creative? So it's a really tough one with Freddie's flutter of where we go this weekend. Thought long and hard about it. I mean, the first game is literally a flip of a coin. You could call it easily for Ireland or France. It's very tough. I think Wales, though, have got a bit in them. I think the handicap is very, very generous at 16.5 points, and I fancy them to get inside that. We didn't do so well last week with France's last time out with France's demolition of Italy, but this week Freddie's flutter. Look for back Wales at 16.5 points against Scotland. Enjoy your weekend. There's 6 hours of rugby. Get involved. Drop a like. Over and out.